Y'all like this hairdo? I cut the back down some more too, because I was trying to grow it out, but I can't do it. Like, I be lying to myself and to y'all. Oh, I'm gonna grow it back out. I can't. When it's all the hair on the neck, I can't deal with that. Hey y'all, back with another video. So today I'm gonna talk about what I use for hair growth. And it seems kind of funny because this is a short hair channel that I'll be talking about hair growth, but I get a lot of questions about thinning hair or hair that won't grow, or you know, just problems related to hair growth. So I'm going to show you guys what I use, tell you about it, tell you how to use it, give you a couple of tips, and hopefully this will help some of you guys out. This is what I use, and it look all nasty because I use it all the time, but this is the Wild Growth hair oil. Looks like this, and that is what I use. And I get it from Sally's. It costs about $8. You can find it anywhere between $8 and $10. I know some other places carry it. I think Walmart carries it sometimes, but I always get mine from Sally's because they always have it. The thing about this is that it's super potent. So you do not want to be oiling your scalp with it all willy-nilly like it's, you know, coconut oil and doing it twice a day every day, because that is not what you want to do. This stuff is super strong and potent. And even on the directions on the bottle, they tell you try not to get it on your actual hair, just apply it to your scalp. They're very specific about how many drops you need to use, how frequently you need to use it, and I'll explain all of that to you guys. But I want to say first that I use this as a spot treatment. So say like if I notice, oh, my edges are looking thinner than normal. Let's say I cut my hair and I cut it too low or something. I will use this like that, like a spot treatment, just to go in and kind of hit some areas. You can also use it all over. You can use it when you have like maybe a wig and you're wearing your hair braided underneath. You can use it like if you're on vacation and you have braids in your hair, you can use it on your scalp in between the braids. So it has a lot of uses. It is a little pricey for that $8 to $10. You're only getting 4 fluid ounces, but this stuff lasts. Like, I only buy this bottle probably once every 2 years, so it lasts me that long. Now let's read the directions. Shake well before you use it. For shoulder length hair, you're going to put 15 to 20 drops for each 4 sections of damp, towel dried or dry hair. You want to comb it and brush it through after you apply the oil. Then sparingly apply to your entire scalp with the pointed spout. They're telling you like you want a spot treat, and then sparingly, you know, apply this to the rest of your scalp with this little spout at the top. So that's sign number 1, like this some potent shit. Don't just be pouring it on your head. Use less for shorter hair. So you're gonna use fewer than the 15 drops they just described. Use this 3 times per week, and you use it after washing your hair, and it can be used on damp hair or dry hair. And then you want to comb it through and brush it through. It says until dry, but that's not really practical. So when I use it, I'll put it on, and then I will like brush through, or I get a really fine tooth comb and comb it through and just kind of massage the area where I use it, you know, to make sure it's getting in there, working itself into my actual scalp. And the suggested use for this is like after you wash your hair. So say like how I have my monthly routine and I wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week, that's when you want to apply this. So like when you've washed it, go ahead and put this on it, and then comb or brush it through, and then you want to go ahead and style your hair. I do also use it dry sometimes though, so you can use it both ways, but the suggested use is that you use it on damp hair. So a couple of things to remember. It's potent. It smells a little like medicine-y, spicy. It doesn't smell good to me. Some people like those kinds of scents. I don't particularly like them, but it's not something that like makes me want to gag either. And that scent will transfer to your scarf and stuff. So again, keep that in mind. You have to be consistent. You can't like use this 3 times a week, week 1, and then forget 1 time next week, and then forget 2 times the week after that, and then the week after that use it 3 times again. It's not going to work. You do legitimately have to be consistent, and you have to use it like the instructions tell you to use it. And then if you do that, you will see results. It does work. Now, it's not going to turn you into Rapunzel overnight. Let's be realistic, you know, about this as well. And the other thing is that if you have follicles which are dead, extremely damaged to the point that they can't produce hair anymore, or you've been burned or have scars in the areas where your hair follicles are, Nothing on the market that I'm aware of is going to miraculously make those follicles work again and cause your hair to grow. So I just want to put that out there and be very straightforward about it. When the follicle is dead or so damaged that it can't perform its function anymore, like, that's it for hair growth. That's it for hair in that area. If you don't believe me, or if you want to read further, you can look up what causes baldness in men, and you'll get a really clear understanding of how the follicle works, what happens when the follicle stops working, and the different phases it goes through before it completely stops working, and why once it's dead, that means that always and forever there's not going to be hair growth. So we got it. Wild hair growth hair oil. Get it from Sally's. Costs between $8 and $10. You use it as a spot treatment 3 times a week, preferably on damp hair. Comb or brush it through. Be consistent and do not overuse this product, and keep in mind that it has a distinct smell. I think that's a pretty good summary. Today's question is going to be, have you tried it? Do you use this kind or the other kind? Because there's another wild growth hair oil that comes in the yellow bottle, but I'm so strange and so like loyal to a product that I literally won't pick the other one up. I don't know why, I just won't pick it up. So I know that other people have used the other one that comes in the, I think there's a red bottle too and a yellow bottle. So if you've tried this one and it worked or didn't work, please leave that. If you've tried the ones in the other colored bottles, please leave comments about how those have worked, because maybe I'll branch out and stop being so, you know, stuck in my ways and try the other one. But it'll be a while, because this is like, this is pretty full. Like I said, I don't use it a lot. It lasts a very long time. So that's it, guys. As always, thank you for watching, supporting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will always get back to you guys. If you're not following me, follow me on Snapchat and Facebook. I'll leave links down below to those as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. Also, head over to my website, which is kaywright.com. And until next time, guys, bye.